back to the boat. Welcome back to the Enchantress. It's a beautiful wintry day up here. We're down to like 28 degrees. Oh, it doesn't get much colder than this. No, that's not 28 degrees Fahrenheit for all you Americans. That's 28 degrees Celsius, which is about as cold as it's gotten during the day in winter, which is pretty hot. All right. Quick little tip, handy tip for anyone out there. When you've got a wire wheel, right, and you keep going the same way all the time, all your wires end up twisting that way. So you find you'll do it forwards for a while, and then you'll just notice that it's not really ripping as much or gripping in as much. Pop it in reverse. And then just keep going the other way. So, and that'll twist the fibres back. As soon as you pop it in reverse, you'll notice that it just starts digging in. But there's a handy little tip for anyone out there using a wire wheel to try and clean up stuff. Right, so we've got this acetone. We're giving it a good buzz back, right up there, up underneath. Acetoned it out. Yeah, time to start fiberglassing. I just got onto another fiberglass supplier, which I'm really happy that I found in town, and all necks. Those guys are great. They've went and chatted to them during the week, and the product I've been using, they've got a better quality one, and a big roll of the fiberglass matting, which I got for pretty cheap. You know, it's actually so much better price than what I've been paying already, like half the price for triple the product. So go to find your local supplier. Don't go from these little retailers that are around. Find the wholesale supplier. That's the way to go. So we're going to use a bit of that today. Another handy tip for everyone out there is when it comes to getting coated in fiberglass dust. I mean, I see all these other channels where everyone's working away and they're covered in like you know, big plastic PPE painters suits that are wrapped right up, so they got just a tiny little, they got a mask and the goggles, and not a part of their body gets fiberglass dust on them, which is absolutely fantastic. But if I did that here, I would probably die because it's way too hot. So all I do is just cop it, and when I get home I have a really hot shower. Really hot. It's got to be super hot shower with a scrubber, one of those loofah scrubber thingies, and you just scrub everywhere you can, and a few times, and then, you know, the itch wears off after a few hours. After the, you know, doesn't bother me that much. It's a bit of an itch, it's a bit of a pain, but I don't think there's much else I can do about it. So if you're in a spot where you can, I really suggest wearing as much protective stuff as you possibly can with fiberglass, but if you don't really want to, you're going to have to put up with some itchiness, that's all. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look at that. We've got some beautiful fiberglassing going on over there. So that's great. Done a heap of layers on that side. Came back down from the start just to use up the rest of the resin. And then just use up the rest of the resin to do an extra thicker layer down here. The old fiberglass matting that I was using is a lot thicker, so I've got to use smaller pieces, but the new stuff that I've got off that roll, that's great. That's 165mm width, and it's a bit thinner, so it's easier to work into the cracks, into the grooves first, and then I can put a bit of the thicker layers, thicker matting over the top of it, which I think works really well. So, all right, that's that side just about finished with fiberglassing in the bulkhead. Now, I'm going to clean up this side. Let's give that a bit of a clean up. Beautiful, and I reckon we can get that side in today as well. I've already started the bottom, so I'm pretty keen to get that one fitted off. So let's do it. Now, don't do what I'm doing with acetone. Wear some gloves, wear a ventilator if you need to. Some people are a lot more sensitive to it. I've found that over the years in the different factories and stuff I've worked in. There's some people that, I've never had a problem with it. I can bloody use the stuff all day and not feel any issues at all. It's probably slowly killing me, but everything is, so what can you do about it? But I have had people in the past that just having a container of acetone open around them, it gets them really dizzy, and they have to actually sit down for a while. So just be careful with that sort of stuff. I mean, this is pretty well ventilated in here at the moment. If it was all fully enclosed in and the smell was really strong, I'd probably wear my ventilator mask. But at the moment, it's pretty clear and I'm pretty happy. So look, I've just dried all that out, but I think I better go and throw the ball for the dog for a couple of minutes because he's down there all alone. He can't get up on the boat at the moment because the forward drive's out of action, which is a bit of a pain. I've got the new clutch coming, so when I put that new clutch in, we'll be good as gold. Alright, that's exhausting work, just getting in there with the drill and the grinder. That's really... that's all I got time for today. I've just given it a wipe over all the drips, try and flatten it out a little bit, and we're going to put a nice more of the primer over everything anyway. So we'll just get a bit flat, and then we'll give it a sand, and then we're going to prime it all. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, hit that bell. We'll see you next time. See you guys.